Guys, it's Sarah, and today is BookList Thursday. This is a video series I do with my friend Lindsay over at Lindsay's Little Library. And every Thursday we bring you some sort of list or book topic that we feel like talking about for the week. And this week we are going to show you some books that we have started, but we haven't finished yet. That means we do want to finish them. We do plan to finish them at some point, but for some reason or another, we started it, put it down, and just haven't gone back to it yet. But they're not a DNF technically. They're like a soft DNF, just DNF for now, and we'll go back to it later. I think I have bookmarks in all of my books except for this one. This one is A Little Life by Hana Yanagihara. I started reading this when we lived in Rhode Island. I remember picking up and starting it. I got 100 pages in and I put it down. And I think it was just one of those things where I just wasn't in the right mind frame for it. Was I enjoying it? I actually was. I remember the writing is really, really great, but it's very sad. And I think I was just going through a time where I didn't want a sad book. It's just, and this is like the ultimate sad book. So that's why I put it down. But I do definitely want to pick this back up and continue. I will probably have to reread the first 100 pages, to be honest. I remember a little bit of what happened, but not everything, just little snippets here and there. So I would need to probably start over just to get the full picture once I do decide, I'm going to commit to this huge chunker of a book. But yeah, eventually I will get there. Okay, this next one is one that was gifted to me quite a while ago. And I had finally started to read it. I think this was on my 5-star predictions list at one point. But that is The Heart's Invisible Furies by John Boyne. Again, not because I wasn't loving it. I actually was. But I got 46 pages into this book. And I remember it was last year. It was last October because I took this on the train when we went to New York for the weekend. And I don't know why I thought this would be a good idea because I couldn't concentrate. I did read the 46 pages on the way there. But I mean, that's a 4-hour train ride for us, 4.5 hours. And I read 46 pages. So I definitely wasn't like hunkering down and reading my book. I was kind of looking around. It was the first time on an Amtrak. So I was kind of like a little nervous about it. So I just couldn't kind of like relax into my book at all. And then I didn't pick it up at all while we were there because we were doing Comic-Con and sightseeing and it was a lot. So, and then on the way back, nope. I don't even know what I did on the way back. I don't even remember. But I definitely wasn't reading, that's for sure. So, oh well. Okay, next one is the most recent one, and that is 6 Crimson Cranes by Elizabeth Lim. I got 46 pages into this one too, actually. I started reading this with Angela, who I just buddy read with. We read The Grace Year together. We started with this one though, because this was the one that we were like, let's buddy read this. Yes. I bought the book specifically to like buddy read it with her. However, I was not in the mood for fantasy when we picked this up. And because of that, I really struggled to pick it up. Did I enjoy it when I picked it up? Yeah, I did actually. I thought it was actually pretty interesting for the first, 46 pages, but I didn't want to pick it up because I wasn't in the mood for fantasy. And I didn't want to push myself because I knew that I would not give this book a fair rating and I wouldn't enjoy it as much as I maybe could have. So we pivoted and we read The Grace Year instead, which was nice. And that one worked a lot better for me at the time. So yeah, but I will pick this one back up eventually. Now, another one, this is interesting because you're like, Sarah, but you've read that. Yes, I have. But I started rereading it because I want to get 100% into Sanderson and his Cosmere. So I was reading this with Kelly from Cozy Reader Kelly, and it was a reread for both of us. So we weren't like, pressuring ourselves to read fast or anything. But I got to page 219. And I think, again, I just wasn't in the mood. I wasn't in the mood for fantasy. And here I am picking up this epic fantasy, even though I've already read it. So I thought maybe, even though I wasn't necessarily in the mood, it's a reread. I already know what's going to happen. It's fine. No, I wasn't in the mood. So I didn't want to pick it up. So I ended up backing out of the buddy read with Kelly, which I felt so bad about. But she's also a reader, so she understands that happens. So yeah, but eventually I will get back to my reread. I don't need to like restart again. I'm good on the story. I just have to kind of refresh myself on where I am. So maybe reading the last couple of pages that I had just finished and reminding myself where I am. But yeah, so I'll get back to this one. Oh, and last but not least, this is the one that causes most of my shame. I will say that. This poor book. It's Priory of the Orange Tree by Samantha Shannon. I still have my bookmark in here. I wonder what bookmark it is. Glenda sent me this one in 2019. Gosh. Oh, it's blue bookshelves. Really cute. Okay, I got to page 206 in this book when I first picked it up, which was in Florida. We've moved twice since I picked this book up. Was it because I wasn't enjoying it? No. I was enjoying it. Do I remember what happened? Nope. So I would have to restart this one completely. I would, because I do not remember a thing about this. Well, I know that there was a dragon that gets reawakened after centuries or something. But I don't remember the names of the people. I don't remember the dynamics of the things. I would 100% have to restart this. And I definitely want to. And now book number 2 is out. It's actually a prequel, but it is out. So there's that. And that one is gorgeous too. Oh, it's so pretty. But I can't justify getting that until I get going on this one again. I might have to pay attention to paperback hardcover though, because when the hardcover goes away, I'll be upset. So that's something I probably will need to pay attention to and try to pick it up before the hardcover goes back. But yeah, this thing is so heavy. I will get back to it. The shame is real, guys. Okay, those are 5 books that I have picked up and put back down, but want to pick up again. When we came up with that prompt, I was like, oh man. But it was a little sad how easily I came up with these 5. I was like, oh yeah, that. Oh yeah, that. Oh gosh, Sarah. Okay. Pick up your books. Pick up your books and read them. All right. Make sure you go check out Lindsay today and see which books she has put down temporarily. And let me know down below what books you have put down, but you do plan to go back to. Let me know that too. And I will see you guys again soon. Have a great day. Bye.